Welcome back, and today we're talking about ReZero episode 30. Always, let's jump into it. This episode of ReZero is what I like to call information overload. We got a lot of information regarding the sanctuary. Even Roswaal, he dropped a huge bomb on us. Yeah, definitely a lot of information, but let's kind of talk about the bigger points that I liked in this episode. Starting off, it opened up with Subaru talking to Echina at the school and, him calling her cute and stuff like that. That whole moment right there where Echina was kind of teasing Subaru and telling him all this information about the trials and how he passed one and stuff like that. That gives me like a little evil to Echina, right? We see like she's definitely kind of lusting for Subaru. I don't know if she knows about his power or how powerful he can become with the power that he has, like return by death and stuff like that. But just her little like emotions that she shows on her face and stuff like that. She could be a good character. She could be somebody that's trying to help out Emilia, trying to help out everybody, trying to save the world. But she does have that little bit of chaos that I like in characters. So hopefully if she was to ever get out of the sanctuary, like her soul was to be freed and she can get her body back or whatever the case may be, hopefully she joins Subaru and Emilia and all of them and become like a happy couple or whatever, because as of right now, Echina is definitely one of my favorite characters. I definitely do like her a lot more than I like Emilia. But overall, we see that Subaru did pass the first trial. There's a total of 3 trials, and Emilia is definitely struggling with the first one, the one where you have to deal with your past. I mean, she's having a mental breakdown. Her mind is just shutting down. She's shaking, she's having nightmares, she's going crazy. And it's only the first trial. I can't even imagine what the other 2 trials are going to be. But if you fail a trial, it doesn't necessarily mean you can't take it again. So Emilia is, she's doing it over and over and over. And I'm wondering, how much can she take? Can she actually keep going until she passes? Because I don't think her mental state is that strong. I think at a certain point, especially since we find out that Subaru left the sanctuary to go speak with Frederica and stuff like that, she doesn't have that support next to her. And I don't think Roswaal is going to be the one person to do that. I think only Subaru can bring the best out of her. So without him there, I think she's definitely going to fail. She's definitely going to have a hard time. I don't think she's going to be the person to save the sanctuary. Maybe when Subaru gets back, she can get back in it, and that's when she'll pass all 3 trials. But unless Subaru is there helping her, I don't see her doing it at all. I could be wrong. Hopefully I am wrong. That would definitely give us a little bit of character development for Emilia, not having to, rely on Subaru so much. And that would be awesome. I would definitely like to see Emilia like be her own person, be a strong main character, and save everybody in the sanctuary. Now, in this episode, we also learned that Roswaal is behind everything. He made a huge master plan, dealing with the witch's cult, attacking the village and stuff like that. He set almost everything up in order for Emilia to get the people's support, because she is one of the candidates to become the queen. So Roswaal set it up so she can save people, and yeah, a lot of people died. That's why we see Subaru being mad, and I'm on Subaru's side on this, because that's kind of dirty. I mean, that's messed up. Sending the witch cult to attack and stuff like that, set up all those different plans, and him not being there to help out with how strong he probably is. Yeah, that's a big no-no. But that was his plan in order to get everybody in Emilia's side, so she has a better chance of becoming the queen. So while his plan is kind of messed up, he does have his reasoning behind it. But this leads me to believe that he has his own ulterior motives, like he has his own goals as to why he wants Emilia to be the queen. I don't know exactly what that is, but hopefully it's not something evil to where like he'll want to control the kingdom or something along those lines, because I do like Roswaal. Yeah, we don't have a lot of screen time with him, but he's like that playful side that he has. I do enjoy characters like that. Kind of reminds me of Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. So yeah, I definitely want more screen time with him. But if he turns out to be a villain, that's gonna be kind of, I'm not gonna like that, because I do like the character, and I wouldn't want him to die or anything like that, because if he does turn evil, I can't imagine Subaru losing. Okay, with his power of returning by death, Subaru is definitely overpowered. He would definitely find a way, and that's why Roswaal left everything with Subaru. He entrusted Subaru to do whatever it takes to help Emilia. Now, I wonder if he knows about his power, because Subaru is pretty weak. I mean, he's definitely weak. He was calling himself weak, and I agree. If it wasn't for his power to return from the dead, I really can't imagine Subaru being much help. That was another huge drop that we got. And then of course we got the problem with the sanctuary, that the new character, her name is Ryusu Bilma. They showed a flashback, but I can't quite remember where she's from. But yeah, she explained why people can't leave the sanctuary. Essentially, your soul will be, you know, separated from your body, and you're pretty much gonna be an empty shell, and you're going to die. This leads to Subaru going out to speak to Frederica. And again, we get into this thing where we don't know where Frederica allegiance is like, right? Like, we don't know if she's loyal to Roswaal or if she has her own ulterior motives. We know that there's a group inside of the sanctuary that doesn't want to be free. They want to stay in there. They want to keep contact with the outside world to a minimum, or if any at all. And maybe Frederica is one of those people. Maybe she belongs to that group and she wants to have everybody in the sanctuary stuck in there. Maybe that's the case, I don't know. But Ram did drop like a huge thing, right? She told Subaru, if Frederica gives you trouble, make sure to ask Beatrice to tell her to ask Frederica the question. We don't know what the question is, but it has to be some dirty stuff, because if that's enough to change Frederica's mind or to deal with her, it's gonna be crazy. So they're definitely setting some big events. And the ending, again, it was another huge cliffhanger. I mean, I love the episode, but we're just getting cliffhanger after cliffhanger. Hopefully next episode we get more answers. I do like the pacing that we have right now, where we do get some answers in every episode. But the ending to this, where they go back to the mansion and it seems that it's empty, and we have that one character, I forgot her name, but she was in the earlier episodes. She was one of the first characters to kill Subaru over and over. She's like an assassin. She was in the house and she cut Subaru up. Yeah, that dude is dead. He's gonna go back. I don't know where the checkpoint is at this point, but it's probably not gonna be too far behind. I can't wait to see how Subaru gets out of this one, because I don't think there's anybody strong enough to deal with her right now. So yeah, I can't wait for the next episode. Overall, good episode. Let me know what you thought of this episode. And again, let me remind you, we do have a Discord server now. The link is gonna be in the description. But like always, let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe. I will see you on the next episode.